This is a video that may not be that interesting to most people, but I feel obligated, I feel responsible to go ahead and shoot it anyway, as far as where I'm at with my channel. So right now, in real time for me, I'm still in Sacramento, finishing up my 2-week vacation here. And I have another channel called Family Friendly Daddy Blog. And YouTube had changed the rules that you couldn't make money unless you had 1,000 subscribers. They made that rule back in February when I had 333. Right now, how many do I have? As I'm shooting this video, I have 992. I'm 8 away from monetizing again, which means I'll make money on my other channel, Family Friendly Daddy Blog, which it talks about race and ethnicity and cultural perceptions of things like that. And what's interesting is, from this channel, I make roughly $250 a month. But my other channel, when I was making money from it back in February, I was already making about that much on it then. Because on that channel, what I talk about is more related to ads that people click on. So I was making more money through the clicks by only having 333 subscribers on that channel compared to this one at the time who had 4,000 or whatever it was. So it's interesting, I make a lot more money from that channel, but I've been cut off from making money since February, and now we're at the end of June. So it makes me think, well, now that the traffic has tripled on that, and suddenly they'll turn my monetization back on, will I be making a lot more money with a lot less effort on my other channel than I will this one? Will it end up with this channel where I'm only making maybe 3 videos a week instead of 3 a day, because the time it takes to make a video would translate in so much more money on the other side? Because in theory, if this makes me $250 a month, and I've got 4,500 subscribers, which thank you for being here, I'm grateful you're here, but my other one hits 1,000, and let's say I am making triple what I was 3 months ago when I had 333, if you do the math, that would mean I'd make 750 off the other channel and make 250 off this, so I'd make 1,000 a month, but 3/4 of that would be from a channel that's 1,000 subscribers versus this one, which is 4,500. It all has to do with the free market clicking on the ads. So I think it's important to preserve this thought process, because once I get back to Tennessee, I will have hit my 1,000. And then I don't know if it'll be in a week or so, but I'll be able to see my projection of how much money I'll be making, and then I'll have to make a decision about that as far as spending more time on the other channel. And maybe it's perfect timing, because I really feel like, I don't know, I've said more than once, I feel like this channel is becoming a parody at this point because of how much I don't care about hair loss. And it's like, man, there's like what, over 2,100 videos on this channel about hair loss. It's like, at this point, if you really care that much, just look in the search box on my channel and like Google any, or like not Google, but search any phrase at all in the little YouTube search box on my channel, and I've probably made 4 or 5 videos about it already. It's funny because I'll look in the comments even now and I have people ask stuff, they're like, your hair looks good, but you should try completely shaving it off. I'm like, oh, face palm, where were you 3 months ago? Just look it up. I already did that. Nick, what about, you should wear, whatever it is, whatever people want me to do, I've already done it. And maybe it's getting to the point where this channel becomes on the back burner and my other one becomes the main one, because the main one, it's so relevant. I talk openly about race and ethnicity and cultural perceptions. So like, for example, Trump and, deporting the illegal immigrants but keeping their kids here. Talking about, like, I just did this morning, I talked about how is it that Asian Americans are America's favorite minority? It seems they do so well here compared to other minorities. Are they more like white culture? Things like that are dangerous to talk about on Twitter, but interesting discussions. So I'm making this video because I want to be honest with you. I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but can you blame me? If I can make 3 times more money off of another channel that I've got, even though it's much smaller, wouldn't it make more sense to focus more of my attention on that once I start making money? By the time this video airs and you see it, I will have already hit 1,000 subscribers on that other channel anyway. So you'll see that before I even do, because remember, you're watching this video before I hit 1,000. This video was shot a couple days ago. So you know more about the future than I do in this moment. It's really interesting. I'm like, Are we at a crossroads? Are we at a graduation point in this channel where I won't be making 3 videos a day? That's really what I'm asking myself. And while I could have kept all this to myself because I've been thinking about it while I've been out in California knowing it was coming, it does make me wonder. I mean, we all know that I love helping mentor young men through hair loss and identity, but we all know that my number one priority is making money to pay off my house early and ultimately to buy that Jeep Wrangler that I want. So there you go. I opened up my brain and showed you what was inside of it. And all you can really think about right now is, man, Nick, that's a bald spot.